to our top story, where the cabinet has approved the assumption of office of president and the transition of executive authority bill 2024, that seeks to address gaps and ensure a smooth and unified presidential transition in Kenya.
Now, the proposed bill seeks to impose a fine of 10 million shillings on state officers who obstruct the handover of power.
The bill that has been forwarded to Parliament guarantees that the President-elect and the Deputy President-elect will receive security arrangements equivalent of those of the sitting President and the Deputy President.
KTN's senior political affairs reporter Daniel Kariuki starts us off.
In the last cabinet meeting for the year 2024, the cabinet approved a bill that seeks to guide the handover of power. The proposed legislation seeks to address gaps in the transition of executive power and assumption of office by a president-elect. The Assumption of Office of President and Transition of Executive Authority Bill 2024 heads to Parliament for consideration by both houses. It has proposed that in situations where the outgoing president will be unable to attend the swearing-in ceremony, the process of handing over instruments of power will be omitted without affecting the validity of the entire transition procedure. The bill also proposes to ensure a smooth transition process by ensuring that cabinet secretaries and principal secretaries remain in office until new appointments are made by the incoming administration. According to the bill, the transition of executive authority will be complete once the President, Deputy President, Attorney General, CSs, PSs and Secretary to the Cabinet assume office. The bill also outlines the establishment of a transition center and the appointment of members of the Assumption of Office Committee, whose role will entail facilitating the handing over process by the outgoing President to the President-elect. The bill guarantees that the President-elect and Deputy President-elect will receive security arrangements equivalent to those of the sitting President and Deputy President. In the run-up to 2022 elections, there were jitters on transition as section of leaders, especially those allied to the then President Uhuru Kenyatta, threatened not to hand over power to some candidates should they have won the elections. The bill will impose a fine of up to 10 million shillings, 10-year imprisonment, or both for state or public officers who obstruct the transition of the presidency. The cabinet has also approved the extension of government-to-government arrangement for importing refined petroleum products. Daniel Kariuki, KTN.
Now, the